Hello, guys. Now we are going to talk about operators and expressions. Operators and expressions instruct the machine to perform an arithmetic or logical operation on the data and variables. To understand the function of each symbol, we need to truly go through this section that covers all the operators and expressions used in C language. Number one on the list is arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, assignment operators, increment and decrement operators, conditional or ternary operator, bitwise operator, size of operator, comma operator, operators, precedence and associativity, expressions, and lastly, evaluation of expressions. First, we are going to talk about arithmetic operators. So what is this? So, arithmetic operators are the type of operators in C that are used to perform mathematical operations in a C program. They can be used in programs to define expressions and mathematical formulas. What are C arithmetic operators? So, the C arithmetic operators are the symbols that are used to perform mathematical operations or operands. There are a total of 10 arithmetic operators in C to provide the basic arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, etc. Types of arithmetic operations. So there are two, the binary and the unary arithmetic operators. Number one is binary arithmetic operators in C. So it operates or work on two operands. C provides five binary arithmetic operators for performing arithmetic functions, which are, which are as follows. So first is addition. So the addition add two operands. So the syntax is x plus y. Second is subtraction. Subtraction. So subtract the second operand from the first operand. So syntax is x minus y. Third is multiplication. So multiply two operands. So syntax is x asterisk y. So next is division. So divide the first operand by the second operand or x dash y. And lastly, modulus or calculate the remainder when the first operand is divided by the second operand or x percentage y. So example of binary arithmetic operator. So here is the code. So C program that demonstrate the syntax of arithmetic operators. So hashtag equals studio.h. So printing A and B. So we see na nilagay dito lahat yung limang yun. So yung addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus. So, kapag pinantong on code nito, ang output ay A is 10 and B is 4. So, A, yung 10 plus B is 14, then so on. So, next, or in the second operator is the unary arithmetic operators in C. So, it operates or work with a single operand. So in C, we have two unary arithmetic operators, which are as follows. So number one is decrement operator. So two negative signs. So the recess the integer value of the variable by one. So implementation. So two negative two negative symbol h or the negative sign. So next is increment operator. So dalawang positive. So or dalawang addition symbol. So increases the integer value of the variable by 1. So implementation here is plus h or h plus plus. So you're not unary plus operator. So yung single lang. So unary plus, single lang na plus is returns the value of its operand. So implementation niya is plus h. Yung unary minus naman is single negative sign returns the negative of the value of its operand. So ang implementation niya ay isang negative lang and h or isang minus sign and h. So increment operator in C. So the Increment operator is used to increment the value of an integer. It can be used in two ways. So first is pre-increment. So when placed before the variable name, also called the pre-increment operator, its value is incremented instantly. Consider the example. So a equal plus x. So this example can be expanded to a equals to the bracket. So x plus x equal to x plus 1. So increment. So next is post increment. So when it is placed after the variable name, also called post increment operator, its value is preserved temporarily until the execution of this statement and it gets updated before the execution of the next statement. For example, a equals x plus plus. So it can be expanded to a equals x or next is x equals x plus 1. Decrement operator in C. So the decrement operator in C is used to decrement the value of an integer. Just like the increment operator, the decrement operator can also be used in two ways, the pre-decrement and the post-decrement. So now we are going to talk about pre-decrement. So pre-decrement, when placed before the variable name, also called the for a decrement operator, its value is decrement instantly. For example, to negative sign or x or minus and x. So second is post decrement when it is placed after the value name, also called post decrement operator. Its value is preserved temporarily until the execution of this statement and it gets updated before the execution of the next statement. For example, x equals so yung decrement niya. So yung sa pre-decrement ay nasa unahan and the post-decrement ay nasa dalawa yung two negative sign. So example of binary arithmetic operator in C. So C programming, so yun nga, of a linear arithmetic operator. So just include so ito siya. And then the post-increment and decrementals. Post-increment example is the rest is assigned and only. A is not updated yet. Rest equals A is plus plus. So the most decrement example naman is rest is assigned 11 only. A is not updated yet. Rest equals A negative A minus minus. So yeah. So pre-increment example test is assigned 11 now since A is updated here itself. Rest equals plus plus A. So A and the rest have same values equals to 11. So the pre-decrement example, rest is assigned 10 only since it is updated here itself. So A and rest have the same value 10. So the output, nakakalabasan nito if i-run natin, if ni-run natin siya sa compiler is post increment and decrement. Is equal and result is 10. And A is 10 and result is 11. And pre-increment and decrement. So A is 11 and result is 11 and A is 10 and result is 10. Multiple operators in a single expression. Till now, we have only seen expression in which we have used a single operator in a single expression. What happens when we use multiple operators in a single expression? Let's try to understand this with the help of the yet below example. Next example. So this example, so see program to demonstrate the use. So expression with multiple operators. So yung example dito is yung R equals 10 times 20 plus 15 divide 5. So print result and then yung mga operator sign nila. So yung equal sign. So modulus, then the B and bar. So the output will be result equals 203. So ito yung explanation. So the order evaluation of the given expression is 10 times 20 plus 15 divide 5. So which due to the operator precedence and associativity concept in C language, where the operators with higher precedence we evaluated first. The operator precedence system helps to provide ambiguously expressions. So examples of C arithmetic operators. So C program to find the area of a rectangle and triangle. We will use the arithmetic operators for calculating the area and perimeter of the rectangle using the standard formula of each. So, yeah. So, including laging in-equal that hash na include studio.h. So, declaring dimension of the rectangle. So, yung length dyan is 10 and yung um, breadth niya is 5. So, declaring variables to store the results. So, in area or perimeter, calculating area. So, area equals length times breadth. So, calculating the perimeter. So, the perimeter equals 2 times length plus breadth. So, printing result. So, the output will be area equals 50 and perimeter equals 30. Relational operators. So in C, relational operators are the symbols that are used for comparison between two values to understand the type of relationship or pair of number shares. The result that we get after the relational operation is Boolean value that tells whether the comparison is true or false. Relational operators are mainly used in conditional statement and loops to check the condition in C programming. So relational operators in C. So operator symbols are equal, or equal to, and not equal to, or the padamdam. Yeah, not equal to, and then the less than, greater than, less than, equal to, and greater than, equal to. First is equal to operator. So is a relational operator that is used to check whether the two given operands are equal to not. So equal to operator is a binary operator, hence it requires two operands to perform comparison. If the two values are equal, it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. So if it does not work for string or array. So syntax niya, operand 1, so equal to operand 2. For example, 5 equal to 5 will return 2 kasi nga, same number siya. So not equal to operator. So it is another relational operator used for checking whether the two given operands are equal or not. It is also not binary operator, requiring two operands to perform comparison. It is the exact Boolean complement of the not equal to operator, which returns true if the two values are not equal, false otherwise. So syntax nga is operand 1 not equal to an operand 2. So for example, 5 not equal to 6. So dahil true, hindi siya equal, syempre, true siya kasi nga ang ginawa natin is not equal to. Third is greater than operand. So the greater than operand is the relational operator in C that checks whether the least operand is greater than the second operand or not. So it is a binary operator. If the operand first is greater than the operand 2, it returns 2. Otherwise, it returns false. So this operator is used to make decisions or create conditions based on the relative magnitude of two values. So yung syntax here is operand and greater than operand 2. So for example, 6 greater than 5 will return 2. Kasi nga, mas malaki yung 6 sa 5. Fourth is the less than operator. In C, this operator checks whether the first operand is lesser than the second operand. It is a binary operator. If the operand first less than the operand 2, it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. This operator is also used to make decisions or create conditions based on the relative magnitude of two values. So operand 1 is less than 2 operand 2. For example, 6 less than 5 will return false. So the greater than and less than operate are not equal to the complement of each other. Greater than or equal to operator. So it is a relational operator in C that checks whether the first operand is greater than or equal to the second operator. It is binary operator. If the operand first is greater than the equal to operand 2, it returns true values, it returns false. So syntax oper, operand 1 is greater than equal to operand 2. So for example, 5 is greater than or equal to 5 will be returned true. Kasi nga, 5 or kinuha na din natin yung equal niya. So that is true. Okay? 6 less than or equal to the operator. So the less than or equal to the operator is a relational operator in C that checks whether the first operand is less than or equal to the second operand. It is a binary operator. If the operand first is greater than or equal to 2 operand, it returns 2. Otherwise, it returns false. So operand less than equal to operand 2. For example, 5 is less than or equal to 5 will also return 2. Example of relational operators in C. So dito, in-input natin ilagay natin yung mga example nun kanina. So greater than example. So print if the greater than the so, print greater than equal to ilagay din natin yung less than example and lesser than equal to and equal to and lastly not equal to. So, ang example of yun nga, kapag inano natin 'to, niran natin, ang magiging output niyan is A is greater than B, and A is greater than or equal to B, A is greater than or equal to B, A is greater than B, A and B are not equal, and A is not equal to B. Logical operators. So logical operators in C are used to combine multiple constraints. Logical operators returns either 0 or 1. It depends on whether the expression result is true or false in C programming. For decision making, we use logical operators. We have three logical operators in the C language. Logical and logical or logical not. So, tandaan mo yan. And or not. First type is logical and operator. So returns true only if both operands are non-zero. Otherwise, it returns false. The return type of the result is in. Below is the truth table for the logical and operator. So operand 1 and um, logical and operand 2. So x and y. So kapag logical and x and y. So 1 is 1. So 1, 0 is 0, and 0, 1 is 0. So 0, 0 is 0. Always 0 then. So example natin is logical. So secret logical and operator. So driver code, int, name. And if you print those and try natin siya sa compiler, ang output niya will be both value are greater than 0. Dahil nga, ang ginamit dito ay yung 10 and 20. So, greater than 0 siya. So, logical OR operator. So, the logical OR operator returns true if any one of the operands is non-zero. Otherwise, it returns false. 0 as the value below is the truth table for the logical OR. So, kapag logical OR naman daw is pag x and y ay parehong 1, 1 pa rin siya. Pag x naman ay 1 and y is 0 is 1. Kapag 0 naman, yung x and y naman is 1, 1 pa rin siya. Pero kapag parehong x and y is 0, so 0 ang or. So example, yan. So ang magiging output nitong example is any one of the given value is greater than 0. Kasi nga, ang ginamit dito is negative 1 and 20. Last is logical NOT. So if the given operand is not true, then the logical NOT operator will make it false and vice versa. Below is the truth table for the logical NOT operator. So syntax niya is NOT, nasa labas siya, and operand 2. So, ganyan siya. So kapag ang x ay 0, Um, Logical not is 1. Kapag naman ang x ay 1, ang logical niya ay 0. So, ito yung example natin. So, 0, greater than 0 and b, and greater than 0. So, condition return true but logical not operator change it to false. So, ang magiging output nito, both values are greater than 0. Kasi nga, ang ginamit natin is 10 and 20. Doon sa example natin, or yung assignment operators. Assignment operators are used for assigning value of to a variable. The left side operand of the assignment operator is variable, and right side operand of the assignment operator is the value. The value on the right side must be on the same data type of the variable on the left side, otherwise the compiler will raise an error. Operators in C. So unary operators yung so positive, so yung plus plus, and negative negative. So arithmetic operator yung addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus. And yung mga binary operators din siya. And yung mga logical and logical not or and logical not, logical operator, and yung bitwise assignment operator, and then yung ternary or condition operator. So ito yung mga operators in C. So different type of assignment operators are shown below. So kapag um ito nga assignment operator na tayo. Simplest assignment operator. So this operator is used to assign the value on the right to the value variable on the left. So example, A equals 10 and B 20. So CH equals Y. So plus number 2 is so plus an operator. So this operator ang sabi dito is plus. Yes. Operator, this operator first adds the current value of the variable on the left to the value on the right, then assign the result to the variable on the left. Example, a plus equal to b can be written as a equals a plus b. So if initially value stored in a is 5, then a plus equals 6 equals is equal to 11. Third is the minus sign in the Wilson. So this operator is combination of minus and equal. So this operator first subtracts the value on the right from the current value of the variable on the left, and then assign the result to the variable on the left. So example, a is minus and equal to b can be written as a equals a minus b. So if initially value is stored in a is 8, then a minus equal to 6 is equal to 2. So next is the multiplication equal. So this operator is combination of multiplication and equal operators. So this operator first multiplies the current value of the variable on the left to the value on the right, and then assigns the result to the variable on the left. For example, a times equal to b can be written as a equals a times b. If initially value stored in a is 5, then a times equal to 6 is 30. So, tinimes lang natin yung 6 na 5 times. Siyempre, 30 siya. Next is the division equal. So, this operator is combination of a division and equal operators. Excuse. So this operator first divides the current value of the variable on the left by the value on the right, and then assigns the result to the variable on the left. Example, a divide equal to b can be written as a equals a divided by b. If initially value stored in a is 6, then a divided by or equal to 2 will be equal to 3. Example, assignment operators in C. So dito, assigning value 10 to using um, equal equal sign. So, and the second one is assigning the value by adding 10 to using the positive and equal operator, or the addition and equal operator, and assigning value by subtracting 10 from using the negative and equal to operator, assigning value by multiplying 10 to using multiplication equal to operator, and assigning value by dividing 10 from a using uh, division equal to operator. And if we run this code to the compiler, the output will be value of A is 10, value of A is 20, value of A is 10, value of A is 100, value of A is 10. So thank you. That's all. Bye.